Week 14. Let's get this going. Jags at Titans. I love my Marcus Mariota. I love Marcus. I wish he had more help though, but I will give him the win. I'll give the Tennessee Titans to win this over the Jags. I'm going to say a 16-10 win. The Jets at the Bills. I'm going with the Bills simply because I think they have a better talent roster. New York Giants at Redskins. Let's be for real. The Redskins are done. Had to sneeze. But the Redskins are done, okay? There's no way Mr. Butt Fumble Mark Sanchez is going to help this team. And I don't get what. Can somebody sign Kaepernick, please? No, I'm actually defending Cap on this one. He needs. I don't understand. A team like Washington needs a guy with experience in the playoffs. And Alex Smith may have experience, but let's be for real. Who will have a career ending sooner? Alex Smith or Colin Kaepernick? Mark Sanchez is a... I don't even know who the quarterback they signed today. I've never even heard of him or even can remember him. But I'm going with Giants to beat the Redskins. I'm going to say a 34-10 win. Saints at Tampa Bay. Well, the Saints did have a struggle against Dallas. They, to me, will bounce right back and will defeat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm going to say a close one, a 34-30 win over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. Now, ever since the 2013 season, Tom Brady and the Patriots have only won one game at Miami. And guess what? It's going to stay that way. I'm picking the Dolphins. I am literally picking the Miami Dolphins to beat the Patriots. There's just something about New England going to Miami, having struggles. Either way, I think it will even be a close game. But I am going with Miami on this one. There's just some part of me that feels like something's going to happen to the Patriots. But yeah, Dolphins win this one. I'm going to say a 35-28. Ravens at Chiefs. All right, let's be for real. The Ravens, even with what we are seeing from Lamar Jackson, Lamar, to me, so far, is just more of a runner than he is on a passer. So I'm actually going to pick the Kansas City Chiefs to win this game. I personally think it'll be a blowout. I'm going to say a 34-10 win. Colts at Texans. Okay. Red hot seed Texans versus Indianapolis. There's one part of me that really wants to pick the Colts. And the other says the Texans streak can go on. But yet again, Andrew Luck knows how to beat the Texans. Do I go with the Luck that got robbed by the... Can I be honest with you guys real quick? That was Ebron was out of bounds, okay? I'm actually defending him on that part. That was an out of bounds. I do not see how in the world was that in bounds. I just didn't see it. But, you know what? Sorry, Colts. I'm not picking you on this one. Texans win this one. I'm going to say 30-23. Rams at Bears. Now, that's the Sunday night game. So, not the Raiders and Steelers. So, but this is going to be, I think it's a good game. I personally think the Bears have the best defense in the entire NFC. I mean, you could say about the Rams, but the Rams' defense is not what people were expecting it to be. Like, I think the Rams' defense is overrated. You got all these names, but yet their defense is not that good. Now, you could say it's because of the fact that it's their first year together. I mean, if that's the case, then that's a good exception. That really is. But oh my God, I personally, I do not see. Oh my God, I can't believe what I'm about to say. I can't see anybody else beating the Rams. I just can't. I just can't. I just can't. Even though I said their defense may be bad, but as long as Aaron Donald is on the field, the Rams will find a way to win. I'm going with the Rams to win this one. And it also depends on if the Bears QB plays. If the Bears QB play Trubisky, if he still plays, well, if he plays this week, then I would still pick the Rams, but much closer. So if Trubisky says, I'm going to say a 34-27 Rams. If not, I'm going to say a 34-10 Rams. Panthers at the Browns, brother. No, TG. You predicted that we were going to win last week. You jinxed us, brother. Yeah, I think I actually jinxed the Browns and their season and all that. But let's be for real. The Browns are fun. Not just to watch, but to talk about. I wonder why. Oh, not me? I'm not the reason? Oh. But you know what? Screw it. I'm going to pick with the Browns to win this one. I am not joking. I think Cleveland is going to beat the Panthers. Cleveland wins this one 17-10. Oh boy. A tank bowl. Great. Mike McCarthy no longer on the team. The Atlanta Falcons are too injured. But you know what? I'm sorry, Rodgers. As much respect I have for you and your talent, I got some bad news, buddy. You lose again. I'm picking the Falcons to win this one 22-21. Bengals at Chargers. Bengals too injured. Chargers more dominant. I'm picking the Chargers. I'm going to say a 38-10. Eagles at the Cowboys. Okay. This is the big one. Because let's be for real. One of these teams is going to win the NFC East. Now I look at, we got to go back to the 2013 season. And this is how it's been for the last several years now. Dallas goes to Philadelphia. Philadelphia loses. Philadelphia goes to Dallas. Dallas loses. Philadelphia goes back to Dallas. Dallas loses. Dallas goes to Philadelphia. Philadelphia loses. And you guessed this part right. Dallas goes to Philadelphia. Dallas wins. Philadelphia goes to Dallas. Philadelphia wins. The next year, Philly goes to Dallas. Dallas wins. Dallas goes to Philadelphia. Philadelphia wins. Dallas goes to Philadelphia. Philadelphia goes to Dallas. Philadelphia wins. Dallas goes to Philadelphia. Philadelphia win. And then, Dallas goes to Philadelphia. And Dallas won. So really, ever since the 2013 season, these guys have been separating their seasons. And I'm going to be honest with you, I really want to pick the Eagles to win the NFC East. The reason why I say that, because to me, they have so much talent. But the problem is they're so injured. Losing assistant head coaches, coordinators, all of that. And it's really been what's wrong with this Philadelphia team. It really has been a struggle for them. So, there's a side of me that really wants to pick Philadelphia. But you know what? I'm listening to that side. I'm picking the Eagles to win this one. I'm picking the Philadelphia Eagles to beat the Dallas Cowboys. I don't care if I'm wrong. I really don't. But I just got a lot of respect for the talent that Philadelphia has. Philadelphia wins this one in overtime. 33-27. Lions at Cardinals. Oh my God, another tank bowl. Oh my God, how many tank bowls do we have this week? Oh, Jets and Bills, that was a tank bowl. Okay. Washington versus Giants versus Washington, tank bowl. Man, too many tank bowls. Including, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot Broncos and Niners. I wonder why. Yeah, I'm going to pick the Broncos to win this one. I'm going to say, I'm sorry, Niner fans. 35 to 0. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, now back to the Lions and Cardinals. Lions. I don't really know. It's a toss-up. Tie game. I really do not know who to pick, so I'm going to say a tie game. Steelers at the Raiders. Steelers win this one. They win this one. I'm going to say like a 35 to 27. Okay. Seattle. Minnesota goes to Seattle. Okay, listen up. This is a huge game for Seattle. Because we remain scheduled for Seattle. They got 3 home games. This is one of them. And after this game, they're going to San Francisco. They're home against the Chiefs. And they're home against the 49ers. Seattle in this game has a 66% chance of winning. And they are wearing the green uniforms. And so far, they have not lost a game in those green uniforms yet. And I'm glad I'm seeing those uniforms again. I really, really, really love those uniforms. I'm not kidding you. Russell Wilson has never lost to the Minnesota Vikings, even at their best, like the 2012 Minnesota Vikings, where Adrian Peterson won his MVP, or the Minnesota Vikings in the 2015 through 16 season, even though that was luck. But he beat them twice that year, and they won the NFC North. He has beaten them at their best defense so far. And this defense, even though the Vikings are really what I expected to be a downfall-ish. The reason why I said that because of the fact that it's the Vikings. I mean, we got a little back from, like, Brett Favre, I believe. Vikings make the playoffs. Miss it. And I believe also missed it. Makes the playoffs. Missed it. Missed it. Makes it. Looked like they're going to make it in the playoffs. And then they missed it. Made it. And won a playoff game. This year, they're having struggles. The Vikings got a tough schedule remaining left. Kirk Cousins has never won a Monday Night Football game. And one of those nights was against the Legion of Boom back in the Seahawks were the defending champions. But even at the worst team Kirk Cousins has played on a Monday Night Football, he still lost. Like the 2015 through 16 Dallas Cowboys. They won 4 games. And did not have Romo. Everything about Cousins is so far what I was expecting this year. A Patriot fan would call me stupid because of the fact that he didn't believe me. His name will be not mentioned. Because everything I was expecting from Kirk Cousins, I've watched Cousins back in his days with the Spartans. He's a hot and cold quarterback. And what do I mean is, he's there in some moments, and then he just goes down. He's hot and cold. And that's what I was expecting from Cousins this year. I said the Vikings, that might be a disappointment. I don't expect Cousins that much, and yet the Patriot fan called me an idiot. And who's the idiot now? Suck it. But, you know, I'm picking Seattle to win this one. I am picking the Seahawks to win this one. But I'm going to say actually, it depends how healthy the Vikings team is. The Vikings are not a running team. They have been so far, I think, a passing team. Seattle's defense is still respectable, even though it's secondary. It's the only weakness of the Seattle team. And I'm being honest with you guys. Go ahead and laugh, even though from the season the Niners have been having. I think the Seahawks have a brighter future than the Niners. Hear me out. Yeah, I'll give you my score prediction. The Seattle Seahawks have still a lot of defensive core players. KJ Wright, Bobby Wagner, Frank Clark. Griffin is decent. They're decent, but he's not really great. He's just decent. And the offensive Seattle Seahawks have been great this year. And what we've learned about the Niners, they just remind me of the Packers last year. The Niners really just rely mostly on Jimmy Garoppolo. Even though the people want to mention, oh, those games that he won with San Francisco, those games didn't mean anything. They didn't. They were eliminated to get to the playoffs. But now back to this. I'm going with the Seahawks. I think they'll win by 10 points. I'm picking Seattle. I'm going to say 20. I'm going to say like 30 to 20. Seattle Seahawks. And Seattle, by the way, is 3.5 favorites, so it's either between 3 or 4. So, what are your guys' picks for this week? Leave a comment down below, hit the like button, share this with your friends, subscribe me for more videos like this one. This is TGTV Tank Mode, signing off.